Hello students, I hope you all are fine and safe at home. बच्चे we were doing principles of management and in the last module we have done about the scientific principles of management which was given by F.W. Taylor, and before that we have done Fowl's principles of management. So after doing the scientific principles of management, today we are starting up with our next topic, that is the scientific techniques of the Taylor. Okay, so F.W. Taylor has given about 4 principles, and in those principles I have already told you that the emphasis is on, that is the focus is on, that whenever we want to do something, it requires thinking to do something before in hand. Clear? So scientific techniques of Taylor, okay, what they are telling us about, we people have to study in this module. So now we are starting up with the first technique of Taylor, that is the functional foremanship. Functional foremanship is just like the principle of division of work which was given by Henry Fowle. We have already done the division of work, that if the manager will divide the work in the small chunks, then it will be easy for him also to get his work done with a greater degree of efficiency. सारा काम एक बंदे को देने की बजाय, if we are dividing the work effectively, if we are dividing the work among small units, then we are getting the appropriate amounts of the profits. Clear? So same is the case with the functional foremanship. This is the technique which was given by F.W. Taylor, and we can say that this is the expansion of the principle of division of work. तो टेलर ने फंक्शनल फोरमैनशिप में क्या किया बेटा? He has divided the entire organization into 2 departments. One is regarded as the planning department and other is regarded as the production department. So what they were doing? Under the planning department, okay, he has selected 4 employees, and under the production department also he has selected 4 employees. Clear? And what is their main motto is कि planning department will not interfere in the work of production department and production department will not interfere in the work of the planning department. ठीक है? So in the planning department, what we people have to do, the planning department is concentrating on only one aspect, that is of planning. They are least bothered about the production, that how the production is carrying on, how they are maintaining up the quality of the product. No, their focus is only on the planning. Same is the case with the production department. Production department is focusing on the concept of the production only. Okay? They are ignoring the part of the planning. Okay? So they are producing according to the plan already set. ठीक है, ये इनके टेंशन नहीं होती टू सी इनटू द प्लान दैट वेदर द प्लान इज गुड इनफ और नॉट. ठीक है, सो द प्लानिंग डिपार्टमेंट दे आर फोकसिंग ऑन द प्लानिंग ओनली, प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट दे आर फोकसिंग ऑन द प्रोडक्शन ओनली. प्लानिंग इज नॉट एट ऑल कंसर्न विद द प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट एंड प्रोडक्शन इज नॉट एट ऑल कंसर्न विद द प्लानिंग डिपार्टमेंट. So for this purpose, he has created the 2 departments. One is the planning department and another is the production department. And under the planning department also, he has divided the work among 4 personals, okay, which is known as route clerk, instruction card clerk, time and cost clerk and disciplinary. ठीक है, तो 4 बंदे यहाँ पे असाइन किए. And under the production department also he has assigned the work to the 4 personals which is known as gang boss, speed boss, repair boss and inspector. ठीक है, and he has divided the work of the production among these 4 officials. ठीक है, 4 plus 4 8. So under the functional foremanship, the Taylor has divided the work among the 8 specialists. ठीक है, तो प्लानिंग डिपार्टमेंट में जो रूट क्लर्क है, इंस्ट्रक्शन कार्ड क्लर्क है, टाइम एंड कॉस्ट क्लर्क है, डिसिप्लिनरियन है, ऑल द 4 पर्सन्स आर डेजिग्नेटेड पर्सन, स्पेशलिस्ट, एक्सपर्ट्स. ठीक है, सो दे हैव हैंडेड ओवर these kind of duties to the expert person so that we can have the effective result. ठीक है. सो इन एक्सपर्ट बंदों के अंडर जितने मर्जी काम करे, बट बेसिकली दे हैव डिवाइडेड द प्लानिंग डिपार्टमेंट अंडर द 4 personals. Clear? Now, under the planning department, they just have to plan up the techniques. ठीक है, they just have to plan up the work that they how they have to continue the work in the organization. So सबसे पहले we are having the root clerk. Root clerk is deciding about the steps. ठीक है, steps means he is deciding about the steps that how they have to complete the work in the organization. ठीक है, that in which sequence they have to move. ठीक है, so root clerk, he is giving the particular, as the name suggests, he is giving the route, he is giving the steps. ठीक है, that in this way we have to complete our target in order to achieve the profits. ठीक है, और अगर हमारे पास steps ही नहीं है तो naturally there will be the hodgepodge in the entire organization. Entire work will be haphazard in the nature. ठीक है, so the root clerk is deciding about the steps, that what steps they have to follow in order to complete up the particular work or in order to complete up the particular target. Second, we are having instruction card clerk. Instruction card clerk means he is the clerk who is giving the instructions from time to time. ठीक है, because each and every individual will be in the need of the instruction if he or she is not understanding anything. ठीक है, like we all people are. If being the teacher, we want the instruction, principal ma'am is there. Being the student, if you want the instruction, teachers are there. ठीक है, so instruction card clerk ने बोला, ठीक है, that how they have to accomplish the work, he is instructing the juniors according to that only, that how they have to complete up the work. Third, we are having time and cost clerk. Time and cost clerk, under the planning department, they have to decide about the time also. ठीक है, that how much time required for completing the particular task. ठीक है, and how much cost have to be incurred, so we should have the optimum utilization of the resources. So in order to avoid the wastage of the resources, time and cost clerk, they are working on this aspect, that if they have started up with any work, they are deciding about the time also, and they are deciding about the incurred cost concept also. Last, we are having disciplinarian. Disciplinarian means one person's under the planning department is have to maintain the discipline. ठीक है, to oversee all the activities which are going out in the organization. ठीक है, because discipline is one of the most important factor in order to have the systematic completion of the work. ठीक है, so these all are the officials of the planning department. Next, we are having the family of the production department. Under the production department also we are having 4 official. ठीक है, so under the production department, if they are having the 4 official, they are concentrating on the production concept, that how the production have to carry on in the organization. So first, in that first we are having who is known as gang boss. Gang boss means the person who is arranging out the resources, because in the production process, whenever they have to start up with the production, they are in the need of the resources. Okay, so the gang boss, he is deciding that how much resources are needed for carrying on the production, and he is making the arrangements to make available the resources to the production department well on time, so that they can start up with their production process. Okay, then we are having speed boss. Speed boss means timely completion of the target must be there. ठीक है, तो speed boss, they have to decide about the speed, that with which speed the production they have to carry on the work in the production department, so that there is the timely completion of the work. Next we are having, that is the repair boss. In the production department, if we are talking about the production, then it is the obvious criteria that all the production they are carrying out with the help of the machinery. ठीक है, and the machinery, it requires the depreciation. ठीक है, because normal wear and tear was there. ठीक है. So the repair boss, they have to take the keen care of the machinery also, because if there is, the machinery is not working properly, then also ultimately it can result in the delay of the work. ठीक है. Next we are having, that is the inspector. Inspector, the person who used to inspect everything in the organization. So likewise in the planning department we are having the disciplinarian, ठीक है, who see that how that the work has to be done in the systematic way. Same way in the production department we are having the inspector who is inspecting each and every thing that is going on in the production class. ठीक है. So this is all about the functional relationship. This technique is also very important from your examination, board examination point of view. ठीक है. So planning department, they are deciding, अगर हम वैसे देखें ना तो they are doing the same work, like over here time and cost clerk is here, ठीक है. Over here we are having speed boss, ठीक है, and both of them they are working on the motive of the time only. Here we are having disciplinarian, here we are having inspector, ठीक है. तो both of them they are working to have the systematic working in the organization, ठीक है. But the thing is कि इसकी explanation भी people have to give according to the planning, ठीक है. And over here we have to give the explanation according to the production criteria, ठीक है. So these are the 8 official, 4 over here and 4 over here. Now suppose if you are getting the question in your exam related to only one technique, that is the functional foremanship, ठीक है, then how you people have to attempt up the question. In your book बच्चे, one diagram has been given to you focusing on the functional foremanship, ठीक है. Do see that diagram also. You can follow any format, ठीक है, but you can show such kind of functional foremanship, that is the arrangement of the organization, in the diagrammatical way. See, I want to show you in your book also. See in your book, here we are having factory manager, ठीक है. Factory manager means they are talking about the organization. So manager, they are dividing their organization into 2 departments, that is planning in charge will be there, production in charge will be there, ठीक है. And under this we are having route clerk, instruction card clerk, time and cost clerk, disciplinarian, and under them the workers they are working, ठीक है. Because I have already told you in the explanation that over here we are having the experts. All the organization they are hiring up the experts from the outside. And under the production in charge we are having gang boss, speed boss, repair boss and inspector, ठीक है. And all the under them the workers they are working, ठीक है. So this is all about the organizational structure. And if only this technique is there in your exam, ठीक है, then please explain with making up the diagram, ठीक है. Because in business studies your presentation means a lot, ठीक है. Because in the business studies, like in for accountancy your numerical portion must be strong. Then with the economics we are having technical portion must be strong. Next we are having standardization and simplification of work. Standardization and simplification of work. बच्चे these both, yes, this is single technique, but both these terms they are having different meaning. Standard अलग से है meaning, simplification अलग से है. Standardization means to maintain the standard of your product. Over here it does not mean only the quality, ठीक है. हम बेसिकली क्या सोचते हैं that if we people are maintaining the standard, it means that we people are using the quality type of the product from the market, ठीक है. But over here standard is not only the quality, ठीक है. Standard is related to each and every aspect that has been used in the organization, that is in the term, like there must be the standard for the size also, for the type also, for the weight also, for the quality also, ठीक है. तो हर एक चीज का एक तरह का क्या होता है, स्टैंडर्ड होता है, ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वेट, ठीक है. सो दे आर फिक्सिंग अप द वेट, ठीक है, कि इफ वी आर प्रोड्यूसिंग द प्रोडक्ट, ठीक है, तो उसका उन्होंने एक वेट असाइन कर दिया कि इतना हमें प्रोडक्ट पब्लिश करना ही करना है, ठीक है, इतना हमें प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में बेचना ही बेचना है, ठीक है. सो दे आर सेटिंग अप द टारगेट, ठीक है, जब हम टारगेट सेट कर लेते हैं, इट मीन्स दैट वी पीपल आर सेटिंग अप द पर्टिकुलर सेट स्टैंडर्ड. Next, we are having simplification. Simplification means in every organization, the focus is to make the work simple in nature. ठीक है, एंड सिंपल कैसे बन सकता है? इफ वी आर अवॉइडिंग अननेसेसरी वर्क, मीन्स जो बेफालतू का काम है उसको इग्नोर कर दो, नेचुरली आर वर्क विल बिकम सिंपल. ठीक है, सिंपल सी एग्जाम्पल है. ठीक है, वेन एवर वी पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एनी टाइप ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, यू नो इन एवरी टाइप ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बैक बिचिंग एग्जिस्ट. ठीक है, बैक बिचेस मीन चुगली करना. ठीक है, एंड इट विल मेक द वर्क मोर कॉम्प्लिकेटेड रेदर देन सिंपल. ठीक है, एंड इफ ईच एंड एवरी पर्सन, ठीक है, अगर हर एक बंदा ये सोच लेना कि मैंने सिर्फ अपने काम से ही मतलब रखना है, ठीक है, डेफिनेटली हिज वर्क विल बिकम मोर सिंपलर इन नेचर. सेम इज द केस विद द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑल्सो, दैट in order to avoid, that is to avoid the unnecessary work in the organization. ठीक है, अगर unnecessary violation हो जाती है, unnecessary जौन से स्टेप्स हैं वो रिमूव कर देते हैं, तो नेचुरली जौन सा हमारा वर्क है वो सिंपल हो जाता है. ठीक है, लाइक इफ देयर इज वन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ठीक है, they are producing 1000 units, but if they are producing the 1000 units, their workers are not satisfied with them because they are thinking that they are underpaid. उनको 1000 यूनिट्स प्रोड्यूस करने होते हैं, बट उसके अकॉर्डिंगली उनको सैलरी नहीं मिलती है. ठीक है, या वेजेस नहीं मिलते हैं. ठीक है, तो कंपनी ने क्या कर दिया, दैट वी विल गिव यू द सेम वेजेस, वी विल प्रोवाइड यू द सेम सैलरी, बट इन स्पाइट ऑफ 1000 यूनिट, ठीक है, नाउ यू पीपल हैव टू प्रोड्यूस ओनली 500 यूनिट्स. ठीक है, सो नाउ यू पीपल हैव टू प्रोड्यूस ओनली 500 यूनिट्स. ठीक है, सो इट विल बिकम मोर सिंपलर फॉर them to perform each and every task. ठीक है, so this is all about the standardization and simplification of the work. ठीक है, so it will be very effective application for the organization to make the work simple in nature. ठीक है, so better. अब जैसे एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, one organization and they are having 1 2 3 4 lines of product. ठीक है, दे आर डीलिंग इन द 4 लाइन्स ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. ठीक है, बट एज अ रिजल्ट इफ दे विल डील इन द सिंगल लाइन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, दे विल डेफिनेटली गेट द मैक्सिमम अमाउंट ऑफ प्रॉफिट्स फ्रॉम द मार्केट. कहाँ उनका जौन सा अटेंशन है वो 4 प्रोडक्ट्स पे है. अगर सिर्फ एक प्रोडक्ट पे ही अटेंशन रखेंगे, नेचुरली दे आर फेचिंग मोर अमाउंट ऑफ द प्रॉफिट्स, प्लस देयर वर्क विल बिकम मोर सिंपलर इन नेचर. ठीक है, next bache we are having work study. Under the work study we people have to learn that how we people have to manage our work, and under the work study we are having fatigue study, method study, time study, motion study, differential piece weight system and mental revolution. ठीक है, this all we will discuss in the next module. ठीक है, till now go through the functional foremanship and division of work. ठीक है, standardization and simplification of work. ठीक है, this 2 technique you have to go through thoroughly. Rest we will do in the next module. Thank you.